Hey, what's up, everybody? Richard here with another devlog. It's been a little bit since I've done one of these. So, really exciting update. What I've been doing is a huge refactor of the code base. So, I ran into a couple of issues and I knew that the movement system. No, actually, the movement system, I didn't know I needed to redo. There was some things with the input system I always knew I needed to redo. I got into some improvements to the movement system and realized I needed to redo it. Chose that time to redo the input system. So the great news is that all of that is done. There's a new movement system which is much smoother in terms of how it does updates. So it's running at 72 frames per second along with everything else in the game. And the input system has been revamped to use Unity's system other than an old system I had. And so that's got a bunch of exciting improvements, which I'm going to show off today because I've mostly in the past week been focusing on improving the user experience of the level editor. Now they have this new input system. So first off, you see I'm standing here. Looks like I'm in the level. I'm actually not. I'm in preview mode of the level editor. So let's just see some of the new things. So I've got a radial menu now. It's a little big because, well, doesn't matter. It'll be fixed to scale. So let's go to painting a mesh, and you'll see. So it's pretty close to me. I don't really want to paint a mesh right here, but I can just go ahead and move it out here and start painting around me in the world at scale. I can increase the brush, decrease the brush, keep moving it out, keep moving it in. Let's make some terrain there. And then because I'm in preview mode, I can just fly around and draw our mesh. And this mode is actually super cool. So I think there's going to be some fun things that are going to be added to this in the future because it's really satisfying to just make terrain around you like this with this tool. So let's see, what else do we have here? Well, let's grab some agents. So we'll go back to our radial menu, pull up our agent menu. We still have our menu here that you can select between things. The radial menu is just a quick select, so I can grab agents. We have categories now. Icons will be coming to this listing. For now, let's go in. We have our icons here. We've done some improvements. So I'd read the text, but we're getting there in terms of the icons. So we'll select our block. We'll see our block is in front of you. Same thing. Don't really want to put it there, but we can move it out in front of us where we want. The speed of that's kind of slow right now, but we'll fix it. We can just drop down. We can rotate it. That's all with the thumbstick. And we can still... That's offset. So let's go to grab and move each of those up one. Let's rotate that back. Put it there. All right. Let's go back to our agents and go back here. Let's do a hazard. Put this down. So when you create an object, it actually moves it out from your tool a little bit relative to its size, so you don't have these frustrating moments where the object is overlapping you like it used to. Let's go back to grab. So I think all in all, oh, that's right. There's a bug. This one isn't grabbable right now. So the one thing that you'll see throughout this is that because of this huge refactor, there's been a number of issues that have been introduced that just need to be fixed. They're small things like, oh, this object doesn't grab. This other thing doesn't work properly. Just going through and fixing all of those before the demo. All right. So let's go to, let's go out of here and go to normal mode in the level editor. So I'm back at scale in the level editor, and let's do a little bit more terrain drawing. I'll show off some great art updates that Steph has been working on, and go into the level, move around a little bit. We'll call it a demo. I think there'll be a number of demos over the next month. I want to get back into the cadence of doing this every Friday. There'll be a number of demos highlighting different things that either are in now due to the update or will be coming online fairly soon because of the update. I always like making these types of shapes. They just are really fun to create these like organic tubes. All right. Now, art updates. So staff has done some super cool stuff with our art pipeline. To not get into too many details, but because we want to have generative worlds or user-generated worlds where you can create things, but we also want to run at frame rate on the Oculus Quest, we are building a system that ideally scales very well as you put things down. To do that, we have to build custom ways that we do our graphics. And so it's always been a little slow moving for us to figure out how we do our graphics, but we've got some great updates thanks to Steph. You can see here with the building, they're all turned around. I know that now that I can better see the objects. Turn those around. New graphics on everything. We've got some cool stuff with like the tubes and barriers. So I'll put some of that stuff down. Let's do it up here. Go to agents, and what do we want to do? Let's go back to blockades. This is a cool thing that's been added. That's weird. Okay. Oh, they're way. Okay. So that's clearly another bug. Things should not be so far away. Why are they so far away? That's weird. That's funny. Okay. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button too. Oh, gosh. This is new to me, so then the new controls. Okay. Here's our barrier. Let's grab this one. I'm gonna grab the small one. So these are just barriers that you can't move through. And gosh. Okay. Let's go back to barriers now that we know what's happening. Blockades. That. 2 of those. Like to grab. And give ourselves some terrain here. A blockade. All right. Cool. Tunnels. Tunnels is another really great one. Oh yeah, so just to show off the cubes, I think we already saw these. Nice graphics to the pillars, platforms. We've got some rails here. And let's just make a little. Make a little walkway here. I'll leave that open. Still some issues you see bouncing around, but made a cool walkway pretty quickly there. Let's throw in a tunnel piece. Yeah, we'll just have that there. I think it's going to be a little awkward how it goes, but this nice piece with a ladder. There we go. Connected. Oh, we need to take out our terrain here. There we go. Cool. We've got that. And we'll jump inside there pretty quickly, show what it looks like. Let's put some more. We got some new enemies. Oh, I gotta go to enemies. A new missile turret. It has a comical fire effect right now because of a little bit of an issue at the moment, but it'll be fixed. It's really funny. You'll see the missiles like fly off like a all willy-nilly. Another one over here. Maybe put some frames down. So we should put those blocks down. Cool. And let's grab our platform. We'll start here so we can see our turrets. And let's go back to agents and let's just continue these platforms. All right, there we go. That gets us all the way there. And all right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and play this. Let's see. Turrets might immediately start firing. No, it doesn't see me because at this point they're kind of dumb, but they are a new enemy type. Oh, now they're gonna fire. Probably gonna fly. Yeah, see, it has that funny rotation. Oh, okay. They're coming from both ways. Whoa. I should let me get into this barrier, so it should hit the barrier and not hit me. Oh yeah, they can't even see. Oh, they can't see me. That probably should change. They should be able to see me. They should be able to. Okay. So one thing, yeah, you can see it a little bit. If they fired lower, you would see. Yeah, it's firing too high, but it actually will affect the terrain. Huh. I don't seem to be affected by damage either. Weird. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that went through me. Well, we got some bugs with it. But the new enemies, their missiles actually destroy terrain. They should hurt me. They're not currently hurting me. But you can see we've got turrets. We've got this walkway now inside. This tunnel is super cool. This walkway over here is a little weird because it should be on the ground, but I think these are just things we're fixing right now. Up this ladder, although there's nothing at the top. Oh, there's some turrets. Yeah, and those don't even fire. So, again, some different things to do, but it's looking pretty good. And then, you know, we could go back to the level editor. Like, well, there was some issues there that we want to fix, but it's kind of hard in this mode. So let's go back to preview, which I'm going to make a radial select so you can really quickly select it. And we're now in this mode and we can look around and say, you know what, let's give them some... Let's give the player some defenses. So there, and there, and there, and there. Oh, and then when we start, let's make a wall. Do an actual wall here. Those aren't flush at the moment, but we can fix that. And this one needs to go there. And for fun, let's take finicky at the moment. Put that right there. Cool. And then we can go back in. Say, let's play the level. Try it out. Now we've got our wall here. We've got our places to hide. So they'll see me, but... Go over here. Oh, and then we forgot about these guys. Nudge out of the way. Cool. All right. Well, that's it for this one. I actually recorded a long video yesterday, and the audio just wasn't working on the recording properly. So I'm re-recording it today. I'll post it up, and I'll be back next week with more updates. Thanks for watching.